Well, it's Uncommon Fossil, and today taking a look at another single prize deck that's going to be rotating. It's a deck I enjoy. I like Mill, and this is Durant, right? With Devour for 2 colors energy for each Durant in play, which includes this Durant, so you can have up to 4. You discard the top card of your opponent's deck, so potentially up to discard 4 per turn on a DTE, a single energy. And now what this deck also plays is Spidops EX. Obviously, that's not rotating. And you can attack with it with Wire Hang. This is a stage 1, 260 HP, so that's a nice number for a stage 1. It does 90 plus 30 more for each retreat cost of your opponent's Pokemon. So it can one-shot a Charizard EX, which is very nice, but it's also here kind of first and foremost to sit on the bench because of Trap Territory ability. Your opponent's active Pokemon retreat cost is 1 color's energy more. Because my last time I think I played Durant, I also played some block Snorlax for stall, but this way the idea is you can get your Durant, you can mill 4 ideally and get something trapped in the active, because with Trap Territory, ideally, we play 3 copies of it. It's a 2/3 line. If the retreat cost is 2 more, there's a good chance they can't retreat right away. So we are taking more prizes, slowing them down, buying ourselves some turns. Because that's the thing. We're milling 4, which is good. Hopefully 4. You know, if I average 3, it's probably okay. It's probably not unreasonable. It's probably a solid number, because you're not going to get 4 all the time. So you need to buy some extra turns. Getting some things trapped for a couple turns helps a lot with that. And then 1 Manaphy in the deck just to give some bench protection. Could play Jirachi too. But look, the big thing is the Radiant Greninja, or something like, say, an Urshifu that blows up 2 Durants on a turn. That is really crushing. So the Manaphy helps with that. Hopefully they can't get a Sableye going for a while. And they can only take 1 prize at a time with that. So Sableye is not as bad as those other Pokemon that can do 90 or more damage to multiple bench Pokemon. All right, I'll jump to the energies here. 4 DTE, which you'd expect, because 1 DTE pays for Durant's attack. 2 grass energies, not a lot, but we want the grass because we need that to attack with Spidops, which is an option. And we play Raihan, so we need some basics for that. Play some Gen Energy, do some switching, because we need to switch things out at times. Our opponent plays some stalling and such, so Gen Energy is great for that. And attacking with Durant, it's 2 colorless, so colors and those special energies work well. And then 2 gift energies gives us some draw, because the deck, you might not notice, it has no engine. If the Pokemon this card is attached to is knocked out by damage from your opponent's Pokemon, draw till you have 7 cards in hand. Durant's only 90 HP. It's probably getting knocked out if they can attack. So drawing till 7 just means we can set up the next turn, hopefully, and get a nice turn stream, good milling turns back to back. All right, game is a variety or a high mixture of trainers. And obviously we don't have an engine, so hopefully we get the right pieces at the right time. But that will happen, I think, often enough with this deck. So 1 copy of Raihan, really like that with the basic energy, right? So the basic energy to when your Pokemon in play, setting up your next Durant or a Spidops if it's time to attack with that. And then search your deck for any 1 card. 1 Judge, just good to disrupt our opponent and get some fresh cards for ourselves. We are trying to mill them out, so we don't want to take a big hand on our opponent and put them down to a small hand. So if they've drawn to a big hand, Judge is not a card you want to use, so just be aware of that. 2 Rescue Carrier, which is great for this deck. I've talked before about this is one of the cards I'm going to miss with the rotation. 2 Pokemon with 90 HP or less go from your discard pile into your hand, so we can get 2 Durants into play immediately. Super, super nice there. 1 Energy Search, just search your deck for basic energy. 4 Level Balls. We've got Manaphy, Durant, and the basic. Tarountula is all searchable with Level Ball. So all the basics are Level Ball searchable. 2 Defiance Vest. We're trying to tank some hits if you have more prize cards remaining than your opponent, which, hey, most of the time we're not taking prizes, so that's not a problem. We take 40 less damage from attacks from opponent's Pokemon, so hopefully we survive an extra turn. That's a nice thing. Echoing Horn, I like that. The deck not only lets play it, but hey, you take a basic Pokemon for your opponent's discard pile, put it onto your bench, especially since we're looking to stall with Spidops. Getting something that they don't want there in the active is a really nice thing. 1 Hisuian Heavy Ball, so get a basic. A Durant, obvious, is the biggest thing. from the prizes into our hands, so we can get a basic from the prizes into hand. We can't get any other cards because we don't play Peonia, which are, I'm pretty sure I got the right card. It's either Peonia or Peony. That you look at 3 of your face down prize cards, and then you can they go into your hand, and then you put 3 cards back into the prizes from your hand, so you get to take some prizes back. We don't play that in this deck. I'd played that in the past. 1 Battle VIP Pass. We only 1 copy, so if we go second, we have 4 Arven, so that's probably the most likely scenario we hit it. If we go first, we're probably not going to hit it, so 1 Battle VIP Pass. If you get it, great, and it's more if you go second when you have a supporter. Probably 4 Iono supporters, 4 Arven, right, a tool and a trainer. Let's just hit the other supporters here. We did Judge already, and then just 2 Boss, and so that's it for supporters. Very important card there. 4 Counter Catchers. Again, we're falling behind, so acts as a boss if you're behind in prizes. 4 Pokégear. So this helps get some draw, a little bit of control over what we're drawing. Look at the top 7 cards of your deck. Put a supporter card you find there into hand. So it just helps make up for a deck. A good card to have in decks without engines. TM Devolution, which can be very disruptive for opponents, and a TM Evolution, because that's probably the way we get the Spidops into play. Now, that means you're not milling that turn, but you can do it for 1 energy as well, not 2, and then you can get 2 Spidops onto the edge, boom, and if we have something in the active your opponent doesn't want, immediately the retreat cost goes up by 2 more, so a nice option there. All right, Energy Loto, this is just 1 copy, can be very useful in a deck like this. Look at the top 7 cards in your deck. You can put an energy that you find there into your hand. Of course, with all these cards, you have to reveal it along the way. If it's a particular type of card, I'm skipping that part, right? So you should know that. The basic rule is if it's something that says just get a card from deck like Force Stone, you don't reveal it. If it says something that gets a particular type of card, then you reveal it because you're showing to your opponent you're taking a legal card, right? They want to make sure you're not cheating. So that's the kind of the logic behind it. If it's a restricted card that you're searching for, you reveal it. All right, 2 Nest Balls, just helping get some basics into play as the game goes on. 2 Calamitous Wasteland, retreat cost of each basic non-fighting Pokemon is 1 more, so again, another way to help get something stuck in the active, and an Artazon to put a non-rule box Pokemon onto your bench, so to help set up. So that's the list. It's a mishmash of trainers, but most of the time you'll get the pieces you need. And also don't forget, it's a single prize deck essentially. I know it's got the multi-prize Spidops, but you also don't get that until you're set up some. You're wanting the Durants in the active. Because your opponent's taking 6 prizes, it gives you a couple turns to kind of miss along the way, potentially, to get set up, to get that stall spot. And of course, you want to start milling as soon as possible. So let's take a look on the ladder and see what we can do with the deck. All right, let's see what happens here. Playing my old friend Durant. I haven't played him a lot. It kind of, but I do enjoy a mill deck, I gotta say. And Durant was okay back in the day. It's fallen off. Wug Trio is probably the better mill at this point, so I should look at that again. And there is a new card coming out in Temporal Forces. I will say no. I think I want to go second, because that way I can support or hopefully get Battle VIP Pass, and I want to start milling immediately, right? So hopefully I can put a Durant in the active. Oh, this is lovely. Durant, double turbo, Battle VIP Pass. I could even evolve if that's the path I want to go down this turn. I don't know that I want that, but Artazon, that bit surprised by that, because they are helping me out with that play. So thank you very much is what I say. Thank you. Oh, okay. So all right. So not the Charizard deck I was expecting. So they're switching. Oh, so, I really like to get that Manaphy stuck in the active. That is what I want to see happen. So I think I want to evolve here. I think I do. Let's see what we have. I have both Spidops. I think I'm going to go for hard stall here. and just lean into that. Do I? Yeah. So I'm going to grab you and you. Just going full bore stall. Now the one risk here is if I get the Spidops into hand, I can't make it happen. So I could Iono. It gets them to a bigger hand at this point in the game, which will help with my milling. So I'm going to make that play. I'm going to do this. Well, or do I just want to attach a single energy? I'm going to attach one energy, save the DTE, because I'm going to evolve. I'm going to Iono. I might bump the stadium if I can, too. So got one Spidops. That part's unfortunate. But anyway, okay. So the retreat cost is going to be 2 now. And so it's unfortunate I drew into the Spidops. That was a risk with the Iono, obviously. If this hand stays, though, I can evolve. Otherwise, we'll wait and see. So right now the retreat cost is 2 on Manaphy. So they're going to need a switching card to get him out of the active. If hopefully they can't get him in the active, I'll attach the Gift Energy, and I will look to I'll use the Artazon and just kind of get things set up here. Keep that Manaphy there in the active as long as possible. Which is this? Is this unfazed fat? Okay, so it's the can attack. Okay, so they have the switch. Okay. So we'll see what happens here. They probably can't attack with the Radiant Greninja either. The Manaphy's nice, so I want to kind of keep getting him stuck in the active as much as possible. Let me get Durant in play. Oh, so one Durant's prize then. Okay. Attach here. Evolve you. So, I mean, they can knock me out. I'd like to get a boss, actually. Boss up that Manaphy again. Right? Just slow them down and mill away a little bit. Now the retreat cost is 3. And mill 3 cards. Okay, so Battle VIP Pass, which doesn't help. Switching card, that's awesome to see. Featherball, right? Getting rid of those switch cards is great. So it's a different build than I had in the past. So, okay, keep digging. I like that, right? Okay, Iono, which gets them to a bigger hand than they had. So all these things are pushing them towards decking out that little bit faster. I like it. So, okay, so I want to get that other Durant to play, right? So Arven, do I have Heavy Ball? I do. And how do I want to work this? Do I want to... I'm going to grab a Devolution because I might want that at some point. I don't know that I do. Let's get another Durant into play. And I don't have extra energy, but, that is what it is, right? Gonna mill 4 now. I like that. I'll attach the Defiance Vest here. And I will mill. Make sure I don't use Vice Grip since I have the grass energy. Oh, boss, that's lovely. Get rid of Ultra Ball, boss. So gone very nicely. So, and I play 2 boss. All the lists, some decks don't play 2 ball. All right, so they're going to get the switch off this turn, I assume. But, hey, that's okay. And I have boss, though. So if they switch again, they knock me out, I'm gonna boss them up first and foremost. By hitting energy, I have Energy Search. And that only gets basic energies, right? So I should have one more basic energy in deck. So, okay, good. They're going to Ultra Ball Rare Candy. Oh, I like that. I like these rare candies because I'm sitting on TM Devolution. So this is awesome sauce too. You get another rare candy. I would love another rare candy to get played so that I can devolve. Okay, that's unfortunate for me. Um, okay, so and they scooped. Okay, so I was just gonna probably attack. I don't not sure if I was gonna do much else. So anyway, so there we go. Durant doing its Durant thing, which means making your opponent's life miserable. All right, let's see what we can do with our Durant deck. It's pretty straightforward. Mill decks tend to be, I will say, milling is in terms of a control style deck. It's an alternate win condition deck certainly, and I kind of group all alternate win style decks under control in a sense, right? And part of it, there is a control aspect. Your opponent has less options. Um, because they lose cards, but you're not exactly controlling the game. Stall, though, is control, and stalling is part of what this deck is. All right, going first, which I don't prefer, and that means they're planning on taking a knockout turn 1. If they're knocking out the active, I have 3 Tarantulas. All right, that's not bad, though. A Path to the Peak. Fighting energy. Okay, we will see. And I have 2 stadiums that make the basic fighting Pokemon retreat at cost 1 more, so that may or may not be effective this match. All right, 2. Okay. So Durant. Do I want to just get 2 more Durants in play? Do I want to get a Tarantula? I'll put down another Durant, I think. Let me take a quick peek here. All right, so one of the Tarantulas is prize, so if he's knocked out, I can't evolve the other. Okay, so I have Heavy Ball, though. I have Evolution. I don't have the Devolution, right, unless he's sitting there in hand. Okay, so that's not bad. An end turn. I mean, I could Pokégear, but there's no reason to do that this turn, because my opponent might Iono me, or they might judge me. And if they judge me, I might actually get the Pokégear back next turn. So we'll see what happens here. They are weak to grass too, all right. So wow. Okay, so that's not a good get. So Arven, grab Arven. Do I want an Arven? I can grab a switching card and something else. I think that's not bad, right? I'll Arven this turn. Do I play? Oh wait, I don't have play switch, so I need Energy Search, right? Because I don't play switching cards, and a tool. Defiance Vest. Okay, so I can grab an energy here. What's my energy situation? I should just try to. There's a lot of cards in decks. Okay, so 1 DTE is prized and one of my grass energies is prized. Okay, which is fine. It means I can use Raihan too. So I think I'll start milling. Why not? Why not? Toss this on here. And all right, EXP share is useful. Path to the Peak doesn't. Actually, Path to the Peak is good too. I take that back because I want to. With Spidops, I have Path to the Peak shuts that down. So, and actually, this guy 3 bench Pokemon. So I need to get actually. So this is going to be tricky, right? If they knock me out, if I get lucky here, I can do something, right? Take a chance. Artazon, which isn't bad. All right, let me Artazon here. Let's see, I have Raihan in deck, right? So I'm going to drop you down. Iono. Okay, Iono's not bad. Try to set up the Tarountula on the bench is the goal here. Right? So attack cost is 2. So, okay. So end turn. Hopefully they don't knock me out, right? If they have boss, they'll knock me out and on my Tarountula. We'll see what happens here. See what happens. Soul Rock. Okay, so which will... Oh, this is because they play Path, and they have the Lunatone that will make them immune to effects of stadiums, right? So they're going to get rid of their Artazon. Okay, that's fine. I mean, because I can use Artazon, obviously, so they don't want that. So Spidops, I can take a knockout here, right? I think it's not what I want to do, but I think it's what I need to do. I think 90. So retreat cost is 3, so I should be able to take a knockout here, right? Let's see what he does. 420, yes. So I get knockout here. And I have boss for the following turn. Do I want to... Might as well bench this stadium. And we'll see what they can do, right? They might not be able to attack this turn. So they do 40 damage there, which I don't love, but is what it is. And if they can't knock me out... look, I have to be careful, because if they evolve, they shrink the bench. But if they evolve, I do knock them out again. So this is where the Spidops is the attacking option, obviously, is very important. And Spidops comes through, obviously. Their ability makes that, the Dust Field ability makes it very tough on me. But the fact that I play the Spidops in the deck really helps. If it was a Durant deck without the Spidops, that match would not have been looking very good. All right, we'll see what happens here. I was plugging along quite nicely with this video intro, got a couple games in, and then the whole system live servers. Do you want to go second? So don't say yes, say no. The whole live server system crashed. Actually, I think it was live and Pokemon Unite. So, all right, taking a mulligan. Anyway, that is what it is. Oh, both mulliganing, so that's good. All right. Let's see what I'm up against here. Goldengo. That's going to be tricky. Hopefully they bench something I can stall, because that's what needs to happen here. All right, getting another mulligan is good. Guys, I want to get Pokemon in play. Tarountula. Yeah, we will see what happens here. So, as I was saying, I was recording the video, and then live just stopped working, which was not ideal. Okay, so Raihan's no good this turn, so I will get some Pokemon to play. I don't want to use Pokestop, I don't think. I'll use Pokestop. That is very nice when I'm playing Durant. So Battle VIP Pass, great for them. Okay, that's unfortunate. They're all attackers. They attack for 1 energy, so this could be rough. I really need them to bench something else, right? Otherwise, I'm almost guaranteed to lose, right? The more they dig through the deck, though, the more I like that, although they can recover a bunch of energies. So these are nice, these are fancy-looking energies, because we lost the really fancy energies. I forget what they were when things moved over. All right, so let me get some things going here. So I'll play you down. Do I want to get another Tarountula down? Maybe. No, I'm going to get a Durant down. Just Get a bunch of Durants down. That's my plan. Let's give me... Oh, Iono's good because it sees I see more cards with that. Make that. Attach my tool. Why not? Ideally, I'll get to attack. I probably won't, though. Jet Energy. It's not terrible either. Don't really... Do I... No, I will leave... I don't know if I want to attach. The problem with attaching Jet Energy is I'm not going to attach Jet Energy because I don't want to, because then my Durant goes in the active that has the energy attached. So this is a turn where Jet Energy is bad. Okay, they have multiple ones, so we'll see what happens. This was not a start that looks promising, I will say, but that's unfortunate. They didn't discard, but you know, digging through their deck, that's really what I need to happen here. Hopefully they knock out the Tarountula, and I can. Problem is I have to. I need a DTE, right? And getting rid of some cards, get a little pressure on the milling wise, would be good. Yep, keep digging, dig. That's what I want to see. They haven't, they really haven't dug that far in their deck though. So, it's a lot of turns before I mill them out, is what I will say. So they just, it's one energy, is it? Yes, one energy. I think I'm going to, unless they bench something, Spidops is no good to me, right? Spidops is, I don't really want Judge. I think I want, let's see. Yeah, Iono's better. Not a lot better. Iono, I'll attach energy if I can. I'm putting more cards into their deck. That part's not good, I will say. But, so get down another Durant. I will attach my DTE here. Save the catcher. Hope that just hoping they bench something else. That's really all I can do. They're probably not going to. They're in terrific shape. I would want the Tarountula down because I want to get Spidops if I'm going to get something trapped. They do play some other Pokemon that they probably want to attack with, but they're very well set up here. Oh, Irida? Okay, maybe are they going to drop down a water Pokemon? That I would like. They play Radiant Greninja, probably. They do play the Water Energy, but they do discard it. They can't. The Radiant Greninja, I will gust him up if I can, for sure. And that might get me what I need. And then maybe I get the Tarountula into play. I'm not certain. All this digging is good. Gives me some hope towards things. They didn't energy retrieval. That's a nice old art there. I like that. I don't like the way this is going, but anyway, I would have preferred superior energy retrieval with the discard cards. But anyway, it is what it is. Cross switcher. All right, they can take out the Durant with. I do have the tool on, so they need to discard a few more energies. That's. They have it, so that is what it is. Oh, they didn't take the knockout though. That's super nice. Super nice. Okay, so I'm gonna catcher up someone without the energy, right? Yep. And so they just they forgot about my vest, right? They forgot about the vest, so I'm liking that. So get rid of 4 cards. That's really good there. Okay. Those aren't the most powerful cards. Got this deck blinged out. Some nice old arts, and yeah, I do like those. I do like that energy retrieval card. And those are probably the best energies I've seen for style-wise. Okay, Pokestop. Now that's I'm not so sure about that play. I gotta say. you know, okay, recovering because they got to keep feeding the beast. You know, I guess they can't attack, and the retreat cost is 2. Okay. See what happens. Now I need an energy if I'm going to attack this turn. Okay. I mean, I have Energy Loto, so that's not bad. Okay. So, do I want to do anything here? I don't think I do I? I just want to mill? I think I just mill here. I could Arven, but, you know, I mean, what do I want to get, though? Not really anything, right? So they forgot, right? They discarded 2 energies, which does 100, but they needed a third one because of my item, my tool. Sorry, it's not an item anymore. It used to be an item. It's just a tool now. So they're going to retreat, which is fine. I don't think I want to give them the Spidops. I don't think multi-prizers are what I want in this matchup, right? I need to try to just dig through their deck. All right, bump the stadium. That's unfortunate. I would have hoping they kept digging, but you know, hey, their deck's getting down. The question is, do I want to? So getting rid of that. So that's good. Actually, Arven's good too. Getting another tool here is going to be quite nice, right? Arven, right? Make them use more resources. I'll catch her up somebody without. So what do I have here? So I will get. I don't want to devolve anybody. That doesn't help me out. Don't want to evolve anybody either. And is there anything in the no Pokemon there to snag with? All right, so what am I going to want here? All right, I was hoping to get the energy, and so I need to hit energy here. That part's unfortunate. So Energy Loto, give me something. Oh, Gift Energy, I like that. I like Gift Energy. And I'll attach my vest. I think I want to save Rescue Carrier for next turn, right? That's what I'm thinking. Oh, wait, let me gust up somebody else, make them use some more resources. All right, I'm going to not use... Okay. I mean, you know, maybe I should have used Rescue Carrier. I don't know. So they're going to attack. I assume they're going to take the knockout, which is fine. They're going to get an item to recover more energy here. So which gets them 4, which is big for them. But they have to discard, right? But the big thing is, so I have to get energy here, or else, right? Basically. And right now I don't have any draw for energy. I think I want to send up a Durant. I could. Yeah, I think I sent up Durant. I will. Okay, I got 1 energy. See what I draw. I'll set up the Durant though. If I hit Raihan, I can attack Pokégear. All right, Pokégear is good. So I've got those 2 guys there. All right, so Pokégear, give me something good, please. Raihan is beautiful, right? Raihan's beautiful. Okay, so I will Raihan. I will, and I'll Rescue Carrier. Get you 2 beauties back. I do have the grass, right? Yes, I do. I'm going to put... I'm going to grab a DTE onto the active. I mean, I'm going to put this energy here. Grab a DTE with my Raihan. It gives me the best opportunity to, because now I have my energy in hand to attack next turn, right? So just trying to maximize the odds that I'm going to attack next turn. So There we go. And they resist me, so this is good. They're down to 1 in deck, so hey, that was a big miscalculation on their part. They probably had early on when they missed the knockout. Okay, Palkia, but I'm not sure. Okay, so Greninja. Okay, and I have game, so that's the way it works, right? So I will just end turn because they have nothing in deck, right? So end turn, and I win. So there we go. So deck them out successfully, right? Didn't get a great start, I will say. They made a major blunder. And they kept using Pokestop too, which they maybe should have paused on that. All right, back up to the Houndoom League.